Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel once again. My name's Kat and today I'm going to go over my new track There For You. It's part of my new album, Same But Different. If you watch the previous videos, you know I'm doing production walkthrough videos for each of the tracks of the album. So this is video number 3 for track number 3. And yeah, so this was actually one of the last tracks that I've done for the album. It's definitely inspired by Oscar Med K, I think that's how you say his name. His track Make Me Feel was just going viral on social media and I heard it and I tried to do something in that style because I thought it was so refreshing at that point in time. Really, all the other tracks were ready to go, but I started this one and I did it so quickly. I was like, I might as well just add it. And so in the end, I added this song instead of another one to the album. The song started by me trying to mimic kind of what he has on the song. I think he probably uses a Moog. I think I've seen his videos, him playing the Moog. And so I don't own one, but I have Serum 2. So this is what it sounds like. Yes, so that was my idea. These are the main chords they play kind of throughout the majority of the song. This is this patch. This is what it looks like. And there's this envelope mapped to the cutoff of the filter, just the one oscillator, and this is what the FX looks like. So there's a bit of EQ8 and a bit of black box, which is this saturation plugin, just a bit here on the pentode. Got the compressor here with the sidechain to the kick, pretty standard thing. It's actually pretty strong, right? Then I've got this loop here, which I think it's a splice sample. This is what it sounds like. That's the only sample I've used in its entirety on this song. This is what it's called. So if you want to use it, that's what it is. So on the intro of the song, you have the chords. And it goes straight into a sort of drop. I added this lead sound, so I've got this one here. So this is Ableton's grand piano playing the same chords, but just one chord at a time. For the lead sound, I've got this one here. It's the exact same Serum patch that I'm using for the original chords or the main chords, so these ones. So it's the exact same sound, just it has a little bit of delay. The second sound is also a piano sound. This one is mostly to add some texture. This is a preset from Addictive Keys. And then I added a bit of velocity, just so it's not always the same thing playing, a bit of EQ, and the same delay that the lead synth has. Or it's nearly the exact same parameters for each of them. I think it's just the feedback that's changed a little bit. One span to the left, one span to the right, and obviously different volumes. And together, this is what they sound like. I've got this bass here. This is actually Serum 1, so this is a preset that I usually come back to, so I just used it again. So there's a bit of saturator, EQ, and a bit of sidechain compression here. And that's the bass. It plays kind of the same throughout nearly the whole song, except for this part here where it plays long notes. Pretty much these sounds are always playing the same-ish thing throughout the whole song. Then for the drums, I've got a kick and a loop. I've got this first loop here. And then I've got another one here. So they're just playing different things just to make everything sound a bit more interesting. And then a shaker as well. There's a hi-hat just to emphasize the upbeats. So I've got here this sound. It's like a ream sound, and there's two sounds put together so that they sound a little bit different with each hit. And then I've got this clap, and they play together, of course. So normally people layer so that things don't sound as robotic and repetitive, and so that's what I was doing here. Then I got this synth here that enters around this part. This is a pretty standard lead because it's very used at the moment, especially in Afro House and things like that. This is a preset from Dropgun samples that I downloaded from Splice as well. You can see here's from the Vocal Afro House pack. Very standard sound these days. I literally used the lead, I think, as it is. I also layered it with this ARP, which I used on another song of mine called My Girl, My World, which I'll do a video for in a couple weeks. And this is the ARP. It comes with Serum 2. This is what it sounds like. So I added a little bit of chorus to this, a little bit of transient master, and a little bit of compression as well, and the EQ just to shape it. So I used the parameters here, the filter, the harmonic, and the filter frequency to just automate throughout the song, because otherwise the ARP wouldn't sound as interesting. So you can see here they change throughout the song. It's nothing crazy, but it just gives a little bit more emphasis. And the chords are basically the same that the piano and the Moog sound are playing, but it's just in different octaves. So I've got one playing here and then an octave up. Then for the vocals, I've got here, this actually comes from a sample. You can see the rest of the sample here. I chopped the part that I wanted to keep, which is mostly the so that's me, and those are all me, and then these ones are me with AI to make me sound a little bit different. I still kept the main vocal and then just layered it together, so it sounded a little less weird. It's always a bit weird to use your own voice. Then I chopped just a little bit of the part where they actually say something. That's it for the voice. It's always the same thing, playing about 4 times, it seems, throughout the song. Then for the verse breakdown parts, so it's the ARP mixed with this melody and some effects as well. There's this part that I really like, which is based off that vocal sample, but I made the voice melody into a playable melody on the synth because I didn't want to use the whole vocal sample, and so I really enjoyed how it sounded like this. So this is the same sound again, main Moog sounding or wannabe sounding sounds, playing the leads, layered with this one as well, which is a preset from Juno emulator, and then layered with this piano and this sound as well. It's like an electronic piano. It's from the Serum 2 patches that come with it. All together, they were sounding like this. I really, really like this melody, and I use it again on the drop. This other melody is also playing, and the chords, and on the background you've got this Afro House style lead playing again. It's just panning from left to right and just creating some more movement. That part, I really like it, and I use that melody again here on the drum. Yeah, I really like this melody and I think it complements the song really well. So it's a really simple song actually. Then the last thing is I've got some effects, it's just risers and things like that to complement the song. And then I've got these sounds here on the background. These are things that I've recorded myself in Mexico apparently. You can hear the birds quite clearly in the beginning of the song actually. And then I've got this hiss here, just very much on the background. I think it's a good idea to always record a bit of the environment you're in. I really like when I travel, I'll always try to record just with my phone. I don't have any like field recording equipment. I just use my phone. I've got here Mexico, even though it says Central Park there, that's because I was using the Central Park audio first, but then I changed it to the Mexico one. And I've got the birds as well and the vinyl, and I think if you combine these things it adds something else to your song maybe. I think it does, so you should try it as well. So that's it for this song. I really like this song and I felt very inspired by Oscar Medkay's track and I decided to make my own as well. I hope you enjoy it. The album is available on all the streaming platforms and on Bandcamp, and you can buy the vinyl as well, which is my first time putting out vinyl, also the first time putting out a proper album, so yeah, lots of firsts. Yeah, hope you enjoy this and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.